On a recent trip to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, I met a friend there and I asked her, what do you want to do while we're there? Like, what's the thing you want to do the most? And she replied that her and her daughter want to do some thrift shopping. So we spent a good 2 days going back and forth checking out some shops. So enjoy this video of our adventures in thrift shopping. I had asked this great community here on my channel some recommendations for thrift shopping. So do thank you guys for this, and my aunt actually suggested this first place. It's called Community Aid. So Community Aid is a faith-based nonprofit that employs more than 500 people across their 7 Pennsylvania thrift stores. They partner with hundreds of local nonprofit organizations by donating a percentage of sales and product to support neighbors in need. So I'm standing in the left corner when you first walk in, and this will show you the span of the store. As you can see, it was very well spaced out. It wasn't messy, it wasn't scattered, there was nothing strewn about. It was very organized and tidy, and I really appreciate that because I get easily overwhelmed in stores, especially when they get untidy and cluttered and messy. But this was very easy to navigate and walk around. I don't feel the need to commentate this experience. You're just gonna go along with us and see what I see and check out the prices and the products and their materials. And so I hope you see the brightness of the store because it definitely felt that way.
Oh. Maybe.
Let me see the front of it again.
It's got the scarf,
That
so
is...
you could do it around your neck, or you could do a little headband.
How is this huge, cute chicken costume only $6?
Yeah.
What?
It's like a pajamas.
Wow, that's amazing.
Ooh, it could be just a referee. But...
Oh, so cute. It's a Dumbo. Oh, no, it's not just
when the
elephant.
kids started fighting.
Oh, that's so
Little
funny.
Dumbo.
Oh.
Hasn't lived in Oklahoma for so long.
Perhaps.
So you did line dancing where?
I used to have one of these. I still have one of those actually. The little cow drinking thing. This is a lunchbox. Did you need a lunchbox? This is a nice lunchbox.
I could ask.
Our next stop was the Goodwill store at 2353 Lincoln Highway East in Lancaster County. It's actually right next to the Target, which is next to the Amish Farm and House, so very centrally located for shopping. And of course, everybody's familiar with Goodwill, so I don't need much of an introduction for Goodwill. Okay, so I'm in the back of the store here, back where the kids' clothes are, and you can see the store is a lot more stuff closer together. So they probably have maybe, 50% more clothing, but it's not spread out. It's a little more crowded, but it's pretty big. A lot of housewares on this end over here. Toys over here. I do want to make a mention here that unlike Community Aid, this place was pretty cluttered. There was not a lot of super great organization to their shelving. They had general groups of housewares and functionality pieces, but you also see some things just thrown together. And that's just because I think they had an overwhelming amount of stuff. So there's less stuff in Community Aid, which makes it easier to make it organized. They have a lot of stuff here. It's great. They like that kind of shopping. But for people like me, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is overwhelming. It's hurting my brain. But I just feel like it's kind of cluttered and hard for me to shop here.
Yeah, I was thinking about that actually. That's kind of like the same thing as bubble gum. Okay.
Our last stop was the Birdenham Reuse It store in the town of Birdenham. It's on the corner of Ronks Road and Old Philadelphia Pike, so it's right there in the middle of the town. It's also right across the street from the Birdenham Farm Supply store. It's definitely a popular place, I believe. We saw a lot of people coming and going, and I've seen that before as I've driven by. I could not find a website or a Facebook page on this store, but I did talk to a lady working, and she says they've been there, I think, about 2 years. I think definitely less than 3, maybe 2.5. And the lady who owns it is Amish. And as you will see, it's a very Amish-based thrift shop, but they have plenty of other things in there too. It's a really great place. I'm excited to show you. And I did ask about the other Reuse It stores in Lancaster County, and the woman who owns this does not own the other ones. Okay, enough of me talking. I just want you to enjoy this walk around. It's a very peaceful, pleasant setting. And really just the porch and the things outside were impressive to me, so it kind of is leading up to what you're going to see on the inside. It's sure beautiful in here.
It is.
It's like a really nice one.
Oh my goodness.
Just Christmas cards. I don't think we have other kinds.
No boxes?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, these are nice gift bags. So this is like, it's a lot of house stuff basically. And really beautiful like seasonal stuff too.
That's pretty.
Did you guys go upstairs yet? Okay, I just was curious. I just saw they ended upstairs. Wow. That's a good deal. The tree is a really good deal. Man, if I lived closer, I would probably buy that. never really cared much about status, so that doesn't really faze me.
It's like everywhere you go, it's something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. Pretty big one too. It's a pretty big store. Terrible lighting. This is actually a really good idea to get quilts here, to tell you the truth.
I was saying, like, something like this one right here.
So I like the colors, they're so pretty. Sorry. Ooh, that's fancy.
Really fancy, isn't it?
I have to ask somebody about that.
Mm-hmm.
I like this too. Gray. Peach one. Well, that is so interesting about this dress. So pretty. But that it's impressive, like the stitching designs and stuff. That's so cute. Sewer coverings made by Rach, it looks like. So beautiful.
It's lined with this fuzzy little armholes there. I was looking at the little boy overalls. This is $12.
Really? That's a really good deal.
No, I'm sorry, $24 for this one.
Just so you know, it was really hard to find prices on the quilts, and sometimes I couldn't find the workers or they were busy, and so I didn't get very good prices on the quilts, but there is one here I can share with you. And then I'm just going to show you a few things that I thought were really impressive to have here as an option, some high quality stuff with some really good prices. All right, so we are sitting outside the Bird in Hand Reuse It store, and we're just going to talk about our experiences with all the thrift shopping we did. And so I'm going to start with this one, and then they're more the experts, so I'll let them talk. This one is, and if you're not into thrift shopping, I would still suggest coming here because this was mainly an Amish thrift store. We saw tons of Amish clothing. We saw caps. I've never seen a cap up close, and they're beautiful. The aprons for the women and for the little girls, and the pants, I mean, they're all up there. Some of them are newly made. They had like a section for newly made clothes that are Amish, and they had a back section for Amish resale. And then they had a little bit of like non-Amish clothes. But a lot of housewares. It was very organized and clean. So this kind of place I like. And walk in here, just take my time and look at things. They had a really good holiday section. So I was very impressed with this store. Out of all 3 places we went, this was my favorite. There were some really cheap things at like Goodwill, and I felt like some of the housewares were more money here. But
That's true. That's true. But there was that beautiful log bench that was $180. With
it's quality stuff. Good stuff here. They're higher quality things here and very organized. So I like this space. So we did this place. We did Goodwill on Route 30, and then we did Community Aid down near Lancaster City, kind of just west of it. So you guys can talk about what you thought of these places.
I had no idea that we were walking into mostly an Amish resale place, but I loved getting to see what it was and how it was made. Of course, everything's like handmade.
Yes.
And I liked how they used, I was surprised, a lot of polyester type clothing, which I'm sure lasts well and works well, and you can work in it and it's not going to get ripped or torn or whatever. But it's all kind of one color in the men's section. It's all black.
True. But tell them about the church clothes we saw. That was interesting.
Goodness, that was. What was it, like this? It was like
satiny,
peach
beautiful,
dress,
shiny.
Colored, and we asked if it was like for a wedding, and she said, no, that's what we wear on Sunday.
Yeah, so that was new.
That was
I
a surprise.
Yeah, I did not know that before today.
No. And then I made the dumb question of you. I asked, do you think, what would they wear to a dance?
Yeah, that was hilarious. I was like, there's no dancing. All right, so tell us about the old places. You felt like they were good choices at Community Aid and Goodwill. Like how you felt about those places.
Community Aid was probably my favorite. But we found the most at Goodwill.
That's true.
We found some good things like brand new dresses with the tag still on them.
Yep, so I bought my parents' stuff there, and there's a lot there. And like you said, you gotta be patient, you gotta take your time, because it was very disorganized. I felt like it was pretty, not the clothing at Goodwill, but like everything else that was on shelves was just kind of thrown on a shelf. This is very organized, and so is Community Aid.
Yes.
So
as far as treasure hunting goes, like Goodwill may have been the best, but it's worth it for the experience.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Get a
When
little glimpse into their life.
You're just happy? Yeah. She got her some great dresses at Goodwill, so she was pretty happy too. So yeah, we really had fun.
Those cute little boys.
Yeah, it's fun to come here because there's both Amish and English alike shopping in here, so it's a neat place to visit. We're gonna sign off for now, but it was fun researching thrift shops and doing something new, and this is definitely a treasure. Even if you don't like thrift shopping, this is a really neat place. There's a lot of holiday stuff in here, so you like holiday stuff. There's a beautiful tree in here that you could come get if you want to, so a fun place to stop for sure in Lancaster County. Thanks for joining us, and enjoy your next adventure. Bye.